Episode 12.5 One Lucky Dog. Allow me to introduce my sweet dog Patty. She was born on March 17th, 1988, St. Patrick's Day, and she's part Beagle and part Spitz. We open on the night of June 26, 2006, where she's looking towards the moon from the safety of her pen. Well, I haven't felt as spry as I used to. My rum's so itchy, but the moon's pretty tonight. That one twinkling dot lures me more with its sparkliness. I wish I could walk and talk like my master, so I could tell him in his language how I feel. Thank him for years of kindness and let him know I love him. Howl. Well, I might as well have a quick snack break before my nightly slumber. Next day. Okay, Scamper, hello. I have to feed Patty now. Patty? Patty girl? Sweet tweet? Oh, there you are. Come, Patty, it's time for food. Come on, girl. Okay, I'm coming. Ah, Patty, you can talk? Not only that, you look different too. What are you? Wow, I can speak your language. Hooray for me. Little dizzy. Wow, I'm standing like you, Master. My wish came true. Oh, Master. I can't begin to tell you how elated I feel. Come to think of it, I feel so young. Like as if I'm 3 years old. That's 21 in dog years. Well, I'm still in shock over your transformation. And I'm happy that you feel happy. Come on, let's get some food in you. Give you a bath and a makeover will be good too. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Chris, I'm so grateful for your care over the years of my life. And I love you so much. Yet, I'm tired of being confined in my pen. With my new form, I can now roam free. But I wouldn't want to put worse wear on my paws. Wow, I understand how you feel. I can help you. I know of a great place where you can run free. And have great friends to be with. And not have to worry about scaring the natives. To get there, you have to take a shortcut in my bedroom. After you. Chivalry ain't dead. Watch your step. Wow, your room's a bit crowded. I can see one reason why you need a woman's touch. Yeah, among other good reasons. Open sesame. Swish. This way to Quickville. From my house over to Quickville, any other way would be a longer walk. And here we are, the city of Quickville. Oh, where in Quickville are we? Patty, you and I are in the heart and epicenter of Quickville, my mayoral office. It is located above the shopping center's north entrance. Not only is it a home away from home, but every city document, public decision, and every fun event that goes on in this community are all planned out and stored here in these four walls. Wow. How do you handle all these responsibilities while you're not here? Excellent question, Patty. I have a secretary who takes in the incoming documents. After looking them over, she calls me on my cell phone and gives me all the details. Then scans and transmits the data of the document through a special PC program to the Quickville satellite, which sends it to my DS, which I can then read the document, including the fine print, and sign my approval on the touchscreen. The signature gets printed on the original document and it's a done deal. It would be really nice if Nintendo made a PDA program with a personal notepad function to take notes and memos with. A bit of time later. So, with that scepter and those bracelets I made for you, you'll be able to defend yourself from the villains with some of my power that I bestowed upon to them. Thank you. Now, before I forget, Miss Amber? Yes, Mr. Chandler. Patty-chan, this is my secretary, Miss Allison Amber, former movie star. She retired early to pursue her dream of being the aid of a big cheese like me. Allison, this is my sweet lucky dog Patty, and she has gone under a grand transformation and she wishes for more free roaming space, so I brought her here. I'm delighted to meet you, Miss Amber. Allison Amber, age 26, in a relationship with her, boyfriend. I'm happy to make your acquaintance as well, Patty. I have heard nice things about you from Chris. Drive Me Crazy, Britney Spears, Feel So Lonesome, Kristen, Rustin Chandler. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, Sonichu, what's up? Oh, okay, I'll be right down. Beep. I gotta go. Sonichu and Roastu need me. Patty, I'll come and visit you time and again. But consider Quickville your new roaming grounds. And this office is your new home. Do you have those items, Miss Amber? Thank you. Patty, take this cell phone with unlimited minutes. Use it to call Allison or me when you're hurt. And show the card to the cashier of the supermarket, grocery store, or restaurant. They will give you the food you need and treat you with high respect. Take care, Patty-chan. I will always love you, my sweet friend. This episode is dedicated to the sweet, loving memory of Patty Chandler, one sweet, pretty lucky dog. Patty Chandler, March 17, 1988 to June 27, 2006. Previously on Sonichu. Some stuff happened. Wait, you're not him. What the heavy metal rock band is going on here, Nate Cirque? Hang in there, Chris. I won't let go. There's only one thing I can do. I'm sorry, Meg. Wait, what the fuck? Is she fucking strangling her? Kristen! Crystal! No! Oh, you may have taken down my squadron, but I have your sister, mister. Ha ha ha. So yeah. Last time, the city of Quickville was under the terror of Mary Lee Walsh. Christian, Crystal, and the Electric Hedgehogs battled with her squad of jerkoffs and giant Cad Chef. The pretty soldier Sailor Megtoon and Magaji showed up in the nick of time to help. Just as Christian was about to finish up the wish, she turned the tables, and now she has Crystal in her clutches. Stay tuned to see who will triumph in Part 2. Episode 14. Evil is afoot. Chris-chan, if you ever want your sister back, you and your crew will have to bow down and surrender your hearts and souls upon my clutches. Ha ha ha. Darn, she's so high up. One wrong move and Crystal may become worse than heart-shattered. What should we do? Ha 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 ha, thunk. Behold the power of a well-trusted dog. Behold the power of the inspired knight. Yay, Patty-chan and Darkbind came to help. I met Patty at the mall earlier. And who doesn't remember DB? Huh? No one messes with my sweet friend's heart unless they like super heavy metal. Megtoon rocking Hurricane. I'll be back with more terror. Magic rockets blasting off again. Why didn't they do that sooner? 2 hours later at the mayor's office. Make me turn my fucking head. Some of the stuff's already hard enough to read, and then you go and write it sideways. Crystal will be protected well in my sphere. But poor Chris. I had this dream that my father was with long hair in the mirror. Oh, my sweet Bolt is so stressed. I can tell from his shaky knee. I'm missing my samurai pizza cats. I don't know, but Mary's truly a wicked witch. What terror do you think may happen? I wish I'd hurry up. I sure hope she doesn't go after my friends on Paradise Isle. I sense 2 more Sonichu balls nearby, but I need to wait before I search for them. Selena, I'm afraid it's not looking good for Crystal. That love-hating witch did a real number. No! This is the worst she made it. About as hard as Chris's dream coming true. Grr. Sweet Bolt, I'm just as worried as you, and it looks very bad, but I'm certain there's a way to free Crystal. So there's no need for a bombastic tone. Speaking of bombs, wasn't Bionic just totally the bomb at his last b-ball game? I think he'll win it for sure with the Lancers all the way. I know. And he's yet to beat his own record of 125 baskets in one game. Then again, the ball is to be shared among the team. He's so generous. What a dreamboat. Bionic the Hedgehog. If I wasn't kicked off the team for misuse of vinyl defense, I could have easily broken his record. And I could have had the ladies for my choice. Ladies. At one time I thought strength impressed them greatly, but they'd rather date a man with a sport ball than a man of iron glory. Jeez. Boys can get so darn jealous when they can never find themselves a pretty girl to be with, or otherwise they're feeling so lonesome. In rare cases, it gets so bad that one jealous man can detest 99.9999999999996 of the worldwide population, excluding himself and those within the margin of error remaining percentage. Magaji, not all men are like that. While for a time, Chris was one of those rare cases. Since he met Megan, his eyes were reopened and his heart made a miraculous recovery. Yet, during his 25 years on Earth, he's been kind and sweet at heart. He's the coolest. Yeah, well, Patty, you're just saying such flowers because you're his dog. No way, I love him truly. Enough! Yes, it is. More importantly, we've tried every spell, trap, Pokepower, and trainer abilities we had, as well as every attack we could muster, but it was no use. However, we did come to a conclusion that the only thing that weakened the glass a bit was the power of the crystal Sonichu ball. Out of 7 we had on hand. We will need the power of all 7 to pull Crystal out from the dark world. Similarly, if we cannot acquire the 7 Crystal Sonichu balls, the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds should open the portal as well. Huh? My 2 balls. Red and blue? May want to see someone about that. Looks like Darkbind has secured 2 Sonichu balls ahead of us for his beloved Princess Zelina Rosechew. Why do these crystals have to attract each other? I cannot be deprived of my balls, yet I need all 7 to awaken my beloved Zelina. It seemed like just yesterday that we were a blushing couple strolling through real quick, ever so happily. But on the night of her ball, the evil wizard Clawdorf cursed eternal sleep over the princess as he unleashed the power from the crystal Sonichu balls from the ancient tablet. While it backfired on him by turning Clawdorf to stone, Zelina, sob, collapsed into slumber. As I was about to propose to her, I was devastated. I heard his demonic cackle echo through Grolquick. Then I swore that I would retrieve the balls and lift his curse from my beloved Princess Zelina Rosechew. Boom! Something's happening downstairs. Magi-chan, Sonichu, come with me. Everyone else, stay here until further notice. 1 floor below at the jewelry store. Behold, this Sonichu ball is the first of many keys towards my global reign. Okay, if it's so fucking important, why the fuck was it sitting in a K Jewelers? Just saying. Teleported in. Hold it, fiend. I will not let you get away so quickly after such a loud disturbance. Yes. Goody goody sad sack virgin in the house. Sonichu, Magi-chan, charge! Dark Hedgehog power. Dark Dome Stadium. Stay back, Sonichu. Leave my master alone. Insolent pest. Rock Punch Shadow Ball. Sonichu, Magi-chan, no! Oh, super Hedgefragilistic Espialidocious. You. Where in the wild world of extreme sports are we? And just who are you? We're in the dark dimension of my creation. Everyone else remains in Quickville. So it's just the 2 of us here. And that's who I am. If you recall the ancient prophecy from where you got your powers, if the metal is plunged into darkness, even for just a few minutes, upon the one who looked familiar to you and has your first name spelled reverse. The Dark Sonichu medallion would be created, and the victim would have the sleeping evil within them awaken and emerge. I vaguely remember such a detail. I may have missed the fine print, but that doesn't place a name yet. Who are you? Very well. I was the adopted child known simply as Natsuk Giovanni. In this form, I am Rolnek Hatak Sonichu, but of my true form, I am very similar to you, Christian Weston Chandler, but I possess very opposite traits and characteristics compared to yours. I am darkness, I am evil, I am open, I am Relnek Natsu Natsuk. Oh my dog! My fantasies blow vastly towards the opposite gender. I'm so offended. Put a shirt on. Meanwhile, Black Sonichu, what's the score? 2-1. Well, spill it. Anything, Magi-chan? No, I am unable to send my mental wavelengths through the Dark Dome. The only way to learn Christian's status is to wait. Sigh. My master, Natsuk, has gone under a real dark transformation. He wanted to take over the world and kill Christian. So he wants the 7 crystal balls of legend. And he anticipated this confrontation upon snatching the first Sonichu ball. Yep, it was all his idea. I am concerned though. He shoved his father out of his path completely without remorse. He's been insulting me every moment, and to top it all off, he put whipped cream in my rockets. Ugh. I'm surprised Natsuk would be that cruel. There had to be some dark curse or something. I sense honestly his mind is explained. I can certainly tell you that Chris would rather listen to his father's bickering right now. By the way, how's Bubbles? That luscious set of water and electricity. Hey, no. Now's not the time for that. Back in the Dark Dome. Cowardly liar. You dare put me down with your insults? Where I lack confidence, I make up for in heart, strength, and the caring, loving boost of my sweet friend Meg-chan. You weakling. Your feeble autism and big heart hinder you vastly beyond belief. I have no such weaknesses, therefore I am the strongest. I will fight in defense with true might. I will never be tempted towards your gross standards. Let's rock. Wanna bet? I'll whomp you the next Tuesday. Electric Hedgehog power. Dark Shocker power. Christian Sonichu versus Rolnek Hatak. Christian, Rolnek. Neither of you should interfere. The intensity of this battle will be too much for any of us. Yep. Boom! With the power of the crystal Sonichu ball I have in my hand, I will deliver the final blow. How befitting is it that I get to destroy you in the school where you felt most happy? Too bad you won't be able to meet your fellow Galpal Lancers at the reunion. Ha ha ha. Farewell, Christopher Weston Chandler. Hey, Christian, you okay? Please say something. Megan? For a while you were unconscious, but God you led me here. And then you went back to Paradise Island. Your hedgehogs restored the damage from earlier. What of Relnerk? That other guy? Don't get me started. He was just way too weird. Anyway, he hit his head on the bleachers, and he was still breathing, so he was sent to Quickville General Hospital. The jerk was about to finish me. How did his head meet the bleachers? I can answer that, old buddy. I was shooting some hoops when I heard a crash. Sudden surprise. I watched as the green guy made his speech. Then I watched what he was gonna do, and I threw my basketball with gusto. Direct hit and beyond. Not bad for a Lancer. And before that, back in '99, in War Against Autism drawing. Still, it has been about 10 years since I jumped out of that locker and met you. Bionic the Hedgehog. I haven't drawn you since 2004, when I made your Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yes, believe it or not, Sonichu is not Chris's first recolored OC. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Yes, back in my freshman year. By the way, have you two met Bionic? This is Megan Schroeder, my sweet friend Megan. Meet Sonic's long-lost but found b-ball playing brother Bionic the Hedgehog. I'm delighted to meet your acquaintance, Megan. By the way, Christian, Sonichu came by and explained to me that this ball the other guy had dropped it, so I'm giving it to you. Speaking of that yellow rat, I understand that soon after you met him, you found a girlfriend for him. I would have had my pick among fellow Lancers, but our genes just don't match well. Why didn't you hook me up, Christian Weston Chandler? Gee, I'm sorry, Bionic, but back then I was naive on dating and all that, so I just didn't think of it at the time. But if you need a sweetheart, Megan has created quite a few foxy characters. If she's cool with it, you would go out with one of them. Shoot, 25 years old and I still haven't had my first date. Oh well. At least there's still something to show of it. Well, while the master copy stays at home, a few copies will be generously shared with a few relatives, friends, and good old Providence Middle School and Manchester High Schools. It is titled Christian Weston Chandler. Yep, I'm on TV. It'll feature my two news segments, my Mario Kart Lego movie filmed on Game Boy camera, Nintendo Power worthy Animal Crossing documentary, a slideshow of photographers, art and comics projected from my PSP, a message for the future and me, and more. There's an homage to my friends and teachers, family, and MHS's 1997 varsity basketball team within the slideshow, all of whom were remembered from my heart, as well as my yearbooks. This DVD will not be sold everywhere, that's a no-brainer. Oh yeah, Christian, that's the DVD you've told me about. I don't know about it, please tell me. Conked his head against the bleachers, huh? Ew. That had to hurt. I wonder if Redneck will ever recover, and if he does. 10 weeks later. Funky monkey, huh? Where am I? The last thing I remember was, gasp, yeah, I was about to kill that straight goody twin of mine when I was hit on the head by a basketball. Who threw it? In sports news, Bionic the Hedgehog won the game against Monroe High with a record-breaking 130 baskets without overtime. And the Lancers now head to the finals against you. It was you. Right before passing out, I saw an orange guy in blue shoes. It was him, Bionic the Hedgehog. And that concludes Sonichu issue 6. So be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I will see you all next time or something.